はい、皆さんこんばんは、ビンスです。今日は本日この基本的な漢字のまとめ皆さんとお話ししていきます。For today, 皆さん、good evening everyone. For today, I won't take much of your time for this day. This will be just around 20 minutes because before we go to we have finished minasan the set 1 and set 2. So for today, before we go to set 3, I want to discuss with you the summary, matome. The summary or matome is a collection of set 1 and set 2 in a nutshell, so that before we go to set 3, at least we have a glimpse, because some of you may have probably forgot some details or readings, particularly the readings for kanji set 1 and set 2. Minasan, do ga yokattara channel登録 onegai shimasu. If you like this video, please subscribe. Channel 登録 minasan yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Tanomu, please subscribe to my channel. 最後まで見てもらえたら嬉しい。If you will watch until the end of this video, I'll be very happy. それでは始めましょう。Very well then, let's begin. So let's have a summary recap for set 1 first. Just set 1. So for set 1, if you can still remember, our very first kanji lesson is this ichi. Ichi or one. Ichi could be also hito or hitots. Remember minasan, those written in green boxes are kunyomi. Sorry minasan. Those written in green boxes are onyomi, and you can observe that aside from being written in green boxes, it is written in katakana. And as I have said before, those written in hiragana are kunyomi, and you can observe that if onyomi readings are written in green boxes, kunyomi readings are written here. As far as our lessons are concerned, kunyomi readings are written in blue boxes, and they are written in hiragana. Very well then, let's continue. Saki no yakamashii oto. Sumimasen. Gomennasai, minasan. I'm sorry about that noise later. Continuing, hikitsuzuki, minasan. So this ichi is actually a radical. Ichi, itsu, hitotsu. Then second one in our set 1, the number 2. Ni, futa, futatsu. Ni, futa, futatsu. But how about futari? Futari is written with just like futa plus the kanji for human, hito. I will just put in the comment section the kanji. How do you write the kanji writing for futari, meaning two persons or two things or two persons? Futari. And then number 3 in our set 1, san. Kunyomi, mi, mitsu, mitsu. Mi, mitsu, mitsu. And then number 4 is 4. Kanji for 4. Remember this, minasan? Several months ago we discussed it, but we are just recapping This is important. This technique is akin to the so-called SRS, space recognition system, meaning you try to tackle things or lessons that those lessons are about to be forgotten in your memory, and then suddenly you have the urge to browse it again so that you can avoid forgetting it. That's SRS, or space recognition. That space recognition, or SRS, is the space there, meaning the interval in time. Okay, so going back, this kanji shi is shi, yo yotsu, yon, and then kanji for 5. Kanji for 5, it's go, itsu, and itsutsu. This is itsutsu. And then kanji for 6. Roku, mutsu, mui. Where do we use this mui? We use the mui if we add the muika. Muika is the sixth day of a month. Let's say March 6, sun god's muika. So you attach the mui with the ka. The kanji for ka there is the kanji for day or sun. Okay, day or sun, muika. And then we have nana, 7, meaning 7. By the way, the roku is 6 and the nana is 7. But if you will translate the July, or rather July is the 7th month, so do not say nanagats. That's incorrect. The correct Japanese translation for July is not nanagats but shichigats. Hence the onyomi here. The onyomi for 7 is shichi, nana, nanats, nano. Where do we use nano? For the nanoka, or the 7th day of a month. Then we have here 8, hachi. Remember, minasan, the onyomi are written in katakana, and you can observe that it is written inside the green box. The one in blue box are kunyomi, and they are written in hiragana characters. So you can simply distinguish by writing and by the color of the box. So for this 8, onyomi hachi, and it has 4 kunyomi readings: ya, yatsu, yo. And then for number 9, this is the kanji for number 9, ku, coconuts. Where do you use the coconuts? Traditional Japanese counting. The kokono is to be added to ka to make it kokonoka. Kokonoka is the 9th day of a month. And then we have the kanji for number 10, looks like a crucifix or cross or plus sign. It's ju, onyomi, ju, and jitsu. But the more common here between jitsu and ju is the ju. And the traditional counting for Japanese, to, that's the hiragana or kunyomi reading. To, we have 2 to here. The one that is the first to is the prolonged o, to. Take note of to, that is for counting, prolonged o, to, and to. But this second one here is rarely or seldom used rather. Now let's go to set number 2. So if you can still recall, the kanji for 100, What's the kanji for 100? Hyaku. Hyaku. Kanji for 100 is hyaku. Hyaku. And the additional reading momo is only used as a jinmeo. What is jinmeo? Jinmeo is when a kanji is used for writing Japanese names, because in Japan, names are written not in kana writing but in kanji. That is one of the primary reasons why we are studying kanji, because we want to read names of people and other proper nouns like names of roads, places, prefectures. And then we have some notes here for hyaku. 100 hyaku, 200 nihyaku, 300 sanbyaku, 400 yonhyaku, 500 gohyaku, 600 ropyaku, 700 nanahyaku, 800 hapyaku, 900 kyuhyaku. Remember, minsan we're just recapping. This is just a matome or collection. A matome or collection before we go to set 3. So before we go to set 3, we're doing this recap, and so as to do SRS or space recognition system for memorization. And now we have kanji for thousand. It is read in onyomi as sen. In kunyomi, chi, as in Sasuke's chidori. Sasuke's chidori means 1,000 birds. Chidori. Sen is onyomi, chi, kunyomi. Kanji radical explanation. Well, sen or 1,000 was actually formed by the combination of this kanji radical human and the kanji radical ichi or 1. This kanji radical is actually a variant or a kanren of this kanji. This is the kanji for human. It has the onyomi jin and nin, and has the kunyomi hito, hito. Hito was the basis for the sound of the chi, which was formulated during the ancient times China. On the other hand, this kanji radical ichi or 1 was just a distinguishing mark. Anyone who's forgotten the distinguishing mark, it is used to distinguish kanji. Otherwise, there will be duplicates or redundant forms or redundant appearance, or redundant appearance of kanji. Redundant appearance, but different readings, different meaning. So to avoid that, we need distinguishing marks. So this one, many readings here, for the kanji above or up, up or rising. Jo, sho, ue, wa, kami. Remember this reading, kami, because this is commonly used in proper nouns, in places, and even in names, even in train stations. Kami, ageru, agaru, noboru, noboseru, nobos. Frankly speaking, I also find it difficult to memorize all of these kunyomi readings here. So many kunyomi. But you can make some mnemonic here, just like jo, sho, ue, uwa, kami. And then kage, shita, shimamoto for the below or down or descend, or low or inferior for this kanji. Kage, shita, shimomoto, kage, shita, shimomoto, sageru, sagaru, kudaru, kudas, kudasaru. Kudasaru meaning you've granted someone something. Oros, just like you want to withdraw money from an ATM machine. Orostai, kaniwo orostai, ATM machine kara orostai. Oriru, just like alighting from a bus, alighting from a car. Oriru. And then the kanji for left. Kanji for left. Now we go to kanji for left. Sa, sha, kunyomi hidari, meaning left. But here in the kanji for left and right, usually most of the usages focus on the kunyomi readings. Just like here, this kanji is known for being hidari or left. And this one here, this kanji here is right, commonly pronounced as migi. But please also be mindful of because they have also respective onyomi readings. Just like here, for the left, sa and sha. And for the right, u and yu, prolonged yu, yu. And then we have the kanji for middle. Kanji for middle. Chu, naka. Chu, naka. As in Chugoku or China. Chugoku, China. Naka meaning inside or what's in the center, inside. In or inside, middle means center. As in center of a circle, center of a building. Okay, this kanji is dai. Dai or large, big, or oki. This kanji is dai, tai, o. And this one is very common. Oki. This is an I adjective. Oki meaning big. Oki. Owini, which is seldom used. Owini. But the commonly used here is dai and oki. Oki, meaning large or big. And dai is usually used for fukugogo or kanji compounding, forming new words. And this one is sho. This is the kanji for sho. Sho, chisai. Sho, sho is the onyomi. Kunyomi, chisai. Chisai. Ko, o. Ko, o. Remember this ko and o. We have vocabularies for here you can review in our previous lesson, and especially when it comes to jinmeo or using kanji to denote names of persons. It's important that you know that this kanji this kanji does have this kunyomi readings ko and o. It's very important for jinmeo or proper nouns. And it has the onyomi sho and chisai. Chisai is an I adjective, meaning little, small. That this kanji is little and small. And this kanji very common in calendars, and it can also be a radical. By the way, this one minasan can also be a radical. This kanji here can also act as radical or component. This one can also be a radical or component. This one can also be a radical or component. Usually, minasan, some kanji here in elementary grade 1 kanji, a majority of them can be are also acting as kanji radicals or components. So, for this last character for our set 1 and set 2, kanji for moon, this also acts as a radical. And when it is radical, it has two appearances: appearing as a radical meaning moon, and appearing as radical to mean flesh or meat, flesh of a person, or meat of an animal or mammal. So it has the onyomi gets, guts. Onyomi is gets and guts, and the kunyomi reading tsuki. Tsuki meaning moon. Tsuki. It's like the bigness or hugeness of a moon. Tsuki no okisa. Tsuki no okisa, or the hugeness of a moon. Say you have a mangetsu or full moon. Mangetsu, full moon. So this kanji means moon or month. So that's it, minasan. In our next kanji lesson, we will we will start with set number 3. And the first in set number 3 is the kanji for day or sun. Nichi, jitsu, hi, ka. But this will be discussed on our next kanji lesson. So, 今日のレッスンはこれで終わりです。今日ここまでです。So, this is as far as we have gone, and this is as far as we could go. Thank you, minasan, for watching until the end of this video, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. 頼む皆さん、please channel登録お願いします。Please subscribe. Thank you for watching until the end. ご視聴本当にありがとうございました。I'll see you in the next video. では皆さん、またお会いしましょう。また次の動画で。ありがとう皆さん。バイバーイ。